Alright, so I got a new project. This one's got to be done quick. So while we're waiting for the crane, I'm going to strip off his paint and get him redone. This here is an architectural model of a building that is going to be built next to the Fargo National Cemetery. And they've asked me to see if I can paint it and dress it up a little bit to look more like their 3D renderings that are in color. It's going to be a tricky one. It's really thick resin printed material. And it's easy. It's very sturdy. There's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. And the only trick is there's a brick facade that goes in, I think it's right here, and a couple other places. That, I think we're going to go ahead and photo print that, laminate it on there. And then the roof, this roof here is supposed to be a cerulean blue. And we got to make it look somewhat, we got to make it look at least a little bit realistic. And then these are some kind of a bronze roof that is basically, it kind of turns to a dark brown. And so I'll have to look for some examples of that. And the only really tricky part about this is I got to clean the thing. Once it's clean, painting it, simple. But it's from a resin printer, and an old resin printer, because it's full of striations and stuff. And so however we print this, however we paint this, these striations are going to come out. There is no way, we are not going to build this. We can't sand them off and stuff. We're going to have to clean it and leave it as it is. And then we got to make it so these roofs don't slide around. So we'll put a little, we'll put some styrene like feet in it and hold it exactly in place where it goes. But that's a project we got to do while we're doing the crane and while we're doing the flat carts and stuff. We got to get this guy presentable. And we got to do it quick. It's got to be done real quick. So the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to get to cleaning parts. And I'll pick the easiest part to do first. I think it'll be this guy. If I have got the right color for this, then we'll clean this guy. And we'll sand all the flash off of it and get him painted up right away. And so because this is resin printed, that means we're going to be using white bonding primer. That way, and then, hey, if we mess this thing up totally, bonding primer will just cover up any mistake. And we could start over, or we could leave it white. But we need to make it look nice, because it's for a really good cause. The Fargo National Cemetery is fairly new. It's not even 6 years old yet, but this is kind of a big deal. And they chose me to do this, and as you know, we're going to have to meet a high standard when we do this and make this thing look right, because they're going to be displaying this for people to look at. So we need to do the best job we can do, and we need to do it real fast. So let's get to it.